What is the rarest thing you can get in Skyblock? If you don't play much, you might assume it's the Divin's Alloy or the Necron's Handle. If you play a little bit more, you might think it's the Enrager Axe. And if you watch some of my videos, you might even think it's a Wither Armor piece with a very special rarity. Whichever one you think, the real question is, what is the rarest situation that can happen in Skyblock? And what I mean by this is stuff like dropping a back-to-back Judgment Core or getting a handle on your first run. So in this video, I'll be looking at some rare situations that you guys want to know the chances of happening. If you have any suggestions for stuff to calculate, leave them down in the comments below and let's get right into it. The first thing we'll be calculating is a chance that you're subscribed. Normally there's only a 20% chance that you're subscribed, but now that you know that I'm placing 5 blocks for every subscriber I get from this video, who knows what the chances might be. Okay, so let's start out with something simple. What is the chance of 5 players all getting a handle in the same run? We're going to be trying to get this chance as high as possible, so I'll be using the chance of getting a handle from an S+ M7 bedrock chest. According to the wiki, the chance of this with a max boss luck and max treasure artifact is 0.12%. Now to get the chance that all players get it in the run, we just have to raise this to the power of 5. This gives us a drop chance of 0.00002% or 1 in 5 million. This is pretty damn rare, so for this next one, let's do something a little bit more realistic. Now, let's see how many kills it would take to get all the automaton parts in a row. This might seem just as easy to calculate as the last one, however, you have to consider that each part must be unique. Since the individual drop chance to drop an automaton part is 10.5%, that makes the chance to get a unique one on your first kill 63%. But then on your next kill, you only have a 52.5% chance because one of them you can't get again or it will be a duplicate. And then on the next one, it goes down to a 42% chance and so on. After accounting for that aspect and calculating the probability, we are left with there being a 0.1% chance for this to happen. Using binomial distribution, this means that there is around a 63% chance of this occurring in 1000 nucleus runs and a 90% chance in 2300 runs. For the third one, we're going to calculate for something that has actually happened before. You might not know this, but it's actually possible to drop multiple Bal pets from a single Bal boss. I've never done it, however, if you search it up online, you can see plenty of people who have so, and even if you go onto the wiki, it actually says that you can drop multiple pets. So let's calculate how rare it actually is. The way that Bal pet drops work are pretty unique. Every time you hit the Bal boss, your chance of getting a pet goes up by a specific amount. To keep it consistent, let's assume that you're able to solo Bal, which in other words means you hit him 200 times. This brings the chance of you dropping an epic pet to 2.52% and the chance of getting a legendary to 1.08%. Now for it to happen twice from the same boss, we just raise this to the power of 2. So to get double epics, it's roughly a 0.06% chance, and for double legendaries, it's around a 0.01% chance. This is pretty decent. Okay, so all the calculations that we've done so far have been pretty cool, but let's move on to something a little bit better. For the final one, let's calculate the chance to get the best possible nucleus run that you can have in the game. Note that I'm going to be calculating it assuming we only want unique drops. While it is possible to get double drops in the same nucleus run, it'd be kind of boring to calculate because the rarest one would then just be dropping a bunch of alloys at once. Now, first of all, how does nucleus loot actually work? So when you complete a run, the game first chooses a number from 14 to 20. Whichever number it lands on signifies how many different rolls will occur in that run. Since we're trying to get the rarest run, we're obviously going to want to have 20, and 20 rolls has a chance of 1 in 7 of occurring. Next, we need to look at what are the rarest drops that we can roll for. After reading the wiki for a bit, I came up with a list of the 20 rarest drops from a nucleus run, starting from the rarest to the most common. These items are the Divin's Alloy, then the Flawless Jasper Gemstone, then all the other Flawless Gemstones, then the Quick Claw, then 10 Treasurite and 1 Fine Jasper are tied, then Recall Potion and Precious Pearl are also tied, then the Wishing Compass, then the Gemstone Mixture, Fortune 4, and 32 Flawed Jasper are all tied, and finally 3 different sets of any fine gemstone would be the last 17, 18, 19, 20. After putting in all the job chances and multiplying them, we are finally left with there being a 6.15 times 10 to the negative 66% chance of this happening. I don't even want to begin to explain why this is statistically never going to happen. Even if Skyblock ran until the sun blew up, I still don't think that it would ever be possible for someone to drop. This is just another level of rare. Yeah, so that's basically all I've got for this video. If you enjoyed, let me know, and we can continue to do more of these videos. So, I'll see you guys in the next time. Later.